One.
Hello everyone, it's your girls, powered by Celebrity Media TV. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day today, you guys. Hi! Hello, you guys. We are here at an awesome event. We are celebrating the Juneteenth, you guys. How amazing is that?
Yes.
And everyone, look who we have here. We have Pastor Crawford. Hello, Pastor Crawford.
Glad to be in the house with you.
It's our pleasure. How are you today?
Yeah, well, a wonderful day. Though rainy, but still a beautiful day. I enjoy the rain. Most of the time I don't enjoy the rain, but today I am.
So tell us about what's going on today.
Today we invited about 36 vendors to come celebrate Juneteenth with us. But we made sure in the middle of all that we wanted information. So we made sure we got accurate data on what Juneteenth meant. And so we got a professional who's been doing it for years. He even came dressed in an 1865 Union uniform to demonstrate.
Wow.
And also we had with him a drummer who from the drummer corps at the time, dressed in an 1865 drummer corps and playing the drums as they marched down the street to the church.
Oh,
It's been a wonderful piece. And we gave that history from the mayor and others with us because we think Juneteenth is important.
Yes.
We don't want our church to forget that our struggle did not start yesterday, it did not end yesterday, and we're still on that struggle. So I enjoy the day. We have fun while we go on to the place called freedom. We're going to get there one day, so we got to keep marching though. And this is part of that marching.
So Pastor Crawford, how important is it to celebrate the Juneteenth thing? Why do you think it's important to celebrate?
I think it's important because, see, a part of celebrations, it keeps reminding you of where you are, but also remind you where you're going. You can have some fun there, but it also reminds you that more work to be done. And I think this week, Congress passed that thing that bothers us. We have a Juneteenth celebration, which is wonderful, beautiful holiday. Congress passed, gave black folks a second holiday. Ain't that something? But they ain't giving no money.
You better talk to us, Pastor.
So that's the problem. We talk about we need reparations. We still talk about how you translate 40 acres and a mule into what we're doing now. And we know you can't give us 40 acres and a mule per se, but there must be something that'll give black persons across this nation and across the world too a chance to come into the middle point of the economic growth. We want to share in that economic education. We want to share that educational piece. So that's why these events are so important. And those who go into entertainment world, they want to do the same thing. Because we need resources. You say, why haven't most of us done all this wonderful work? Because you go to the bank, you can't get the resources, your financial resources. And when they open that door up, we're going to be a happy people. We should not going to have Juneteenth. We might make it for a whole month because it's important. That's why.
Yes, I feel that we are important every day too, Pastor Crawford. Not just this day, but every day we are important as Black African Americans, because this is a day to celebrate freedom, our ancestors, and I know they are so excited because they fought for us. You know,
and so we celebrate that and we remember them of what they have done.
So Pastor Crawford, I know you have these beautiful women all here with you. Hi, ladies.
I don't have this occasion most often, so I'm enjoying while I can.
So starting with the one on the right side of you.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
Yes, ma'am.
So what is making your day today about this Juneteenth? What you got going on?
Well, my name is Madonna. Just so you guys know, I am also a co-host on a segment called All Hustle No Fear. I did a lot of marketing for this piece, but the most part about putting it together because I help with a group called Friends of First St. Paul.
Okay.
So we are an extension of First St. Paul AME Church here in the community, and in other AME communities as well. So we're helping everyone from our elders to the youngest person, the babies. One of the biggest pieces for today was education. So we have a tent that's set up in the back for the children. It's a part of the game truck. They can't play games unless they learn something. So they have to go around to different vendors. Not all vendors have the stickers that they need, but they have to go around to different vendors, learn something, get their sticker, and then they get blessed to go into the game truck because, you know, we have a lot of kids who are stuck on electronics. Wow. So when they said, hey, we're going to have a game truck, I said, let's make them work for the games. So, yeah, I was like, I don't want to bring my children, because my kids are here, my kids are volunteering, so I didn't want my children, and there's one right there, didn't want my children to not have something that was going to still be an extension of what we have in the house. Not everybody has access to education, but if you come out into the community, especially Lithonia, and especially First St. Paul AME, because I've been working with you guys now for 4 years.
Wow.
Yep. 4
you
years.
You were doing an amazing job.
And we did it without a title. So we were doing it without a title. We take care of their seniors here. We feed them.
Wow.
We do drives alongside the church, coat drives in the wintertime, things like that. So anything that's communal, that's what really does it for me. I'm from a very small community in the West Indies, so just anywhere that I'm at, that's what I want to do.
Wow, you are doing a beautiful job. It is wonderful. And I like what you said about they can't play the games until
I come from teachers and educators, so and I didn't have like the games I played growing up was Carmen San Diego. You still had to learn something. So for me, just gaming doesn't make sense if you're not learning something. So that was a very big thing, like teaching them something. Most of these kids just hear us repeat facts and then they grow up repeating the same facts, but do they know what they mean?
Exactly.
So back there we're teaching them about black inventors, black scientists, we're teaching them about people who created things that make our lives easier that they don't probably even know that it was a black person that did it.
Exactly.
So putting it in front of them so that they know. And they can take it home.
Yes. So one more question, beautiful. So what does Juneteenth mean to you?
So we were missing a piece, but it was because of the rain. The cultural performances. Juneteenth for me is because I understand what it is here, and they haven't reached their reparations or their freedom. You understand? Like even when they told the story, it was like, well, it took them 1.5 years in the South for them to even find out that they were free. Yeah. Even to this day, you still have people in Texas who are working
2 years
on cotton
later.
plantations. In South Carolina, a man went to jail for enslaving a man currently today, and he was special needs, didn't know that he was free, but he had been working in this restaurant his whole life, no pay. So I think that because it's still, there's a lack in literacy, there's a break in communication between the people who make it to corporate America and the people who have less opportunity. I think we need to bridge the gap. Because at the end of the day, when we go outside and we look to the right and left of us, all of us are going to be out there fighting for the same thing. They just need to be educated.
Wow.
So that's what it means for me.
Wow. That was wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you.
So we're moving on. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. So tell everyone who you are and.
Hello, everyone. Hi, I am Kingdom. I'm with TV Live.
I love that name.
I'm Domino. I'm the fact checker, and I'm also with TV.
Yes.
So I wanted to bring a few questions. I know you spoke about education with the kids. How important is it to educate the kids? Because this isn't something that I learned growing up in school. This is something that I learned recently, actually. I learned a couple years ago about Juneteenth. So
it's very important to educate the kids, because when I first came to America, there were things that I knew, like Christopher Columbus stole ships and killed people. I got in trouble in school for saying that, because here they celebrated Christopher Columbus Day. It wasn't until 4 or 5 years ago that they stopped naming it a national holiday. But I came here with the knowledge. And there were kids that were my peers who didn't have the knowledge. So I've always known, and my great-grandfather, he used to always say, education is how you free your mind. So if you don't have education, you're never going to be free. Now, granted, there's a lot of other things that go into that because we're living here. So there's so much more that we have to do as far as work. But giving them the information, teaching them and showing them how it applies is important, because it's not different from America to the United Kingdom. It's not different for the blacks in the United Kingdom to Asia. It's all the same oppression. So if we all have the right information, then we can have a different type of uprising. We can have a different type of freedom. We can have a different type of unity across the globe. So for me, I want to see all of our people free. For me, I don't want to see our people go to places that were known for oppressing them, to get an opportunity. No, I want to see our communities giving back to us. Wherever it is that we are. So it's very, very important.
Thank you.
Wow.
Okay, I guess my question would be for you, Pastor. As far as learning about Juneteenth, I kind of have to say I'm from Alabama. So things are taught differently. Like she said, she came with this knowledge. This is something that we had to learn and develop for ourselves. Because a lot of it is hidden away from us. How do you feel as being a pastor who stands up in front of this group of people every week, multiple days, as being like a conduit to be able to pass that information?
Yes, and that's what's important about churches. Number one, we have an audience 52 weeks out of the year.
Okay.
So you always have someone there. Number two, another good part about churches, you have people that accurate information. Think about it. I don't have to go look it up. Hey, I didn't know so-and-so.
Yes.
You get a report and send it to them, let me read it. And then you have another opportunity too, because you can always create another meeting outside of Sunday meeting to pass information along. And you have another piece. You can create the event that celebrate the information.
Exactly.
And so that's why we are powerful piece. Churches, sometimes we undersell ourselves. We want to make ourselves simple, something meet on Sunday morning, raise a little money, make a preacher happy, give him a big car, big house, big pretty wife out there. And at the end of the day, we leave our people weak. What good is a big mansion to me and my people can't have food to eat?
Yes, Pastor.
They cannot have decent houses and clothing. What good is for one man to have everything, everybody else to be weak? Bad distribution of wealth. And we can be guilty of just like we see in the country. The problem in America is bad distribution of wealth. They got it. That's why they give all this money now to everybody at $1,400, whatever they're giving us. Because if I'm going, where did it come from? You already had your life, but it's already was there.
That's
and
true.
So that's why
he's not your average pastor, by the way. He's not. That's why I do so much work with him. He is not your average pastor.
So we want to empower everybody.
Yes.
I don't want to go to heaven by myself.
Oh, I like that.
And I don't want heaven to be on the other side only.
Yes.
I like that.
Thank you.
And I want everybody to share in whatever we have.
Wow.
And that's what makes community strong, make people strong, bring everybody with you. And that's what's important to me. We bring everybody. I'm going to leave it alone now because you get stuff coming over me.
Well, listen, all right. Well, you better say what's coming over you, Pastor. You don't know it's to help others. Come on now. So Pastor Crawford, what programs do you guys have for the youth and for the community?
Oh, yeah. Now, one of our biggest programs we run for years now. We recognize from the get-go that people do have a place of food deserts. And so we have a whole building dedicated to just a food pantry. The first Friends of First St.Paul helps out with that, et cetera, et cetera. That's one of our biggest pieces. We probably put at least, I think probably about a fourth of our budget might fall over into that. Which is a big part of our budget falls into that. Another piece that we have for young person always, we've tried to them in terms of tutoring for exams. That's very important because most young person worry about can I pass the SAT, etc. So you try to get that kind of stuff into place. We also assist them in terms of looking at colleges. And everybody who's part of a college, part of the church can do so. Remember, I too am a professor of medicine. That's my other profession. To pay my
really? A professor of medicine.
So Morehouse School of Medicine become an important part of what we talk about and encourage students to do if they want to do it. And another piece I'm just pulling in, and I brought out Georgia Piedmont Technical College today. And I was interested because I'm finding out that you send a young man or young woman off to college and they have no other skills once they get out. So if you fire them on Monday, they broke on Tuesday. That means they can't come do this media stuff. They can't fix a sink. I mean, they can't do it. So, but I think it's in the businesses that we're going to need. And so we have to start training young persons also. Can you run a business and know what's going on with it? Because I'm biased towards men. I think a man should be able to do an outside skill.
Wow, come on, Pastor Crawford.
Yes,
I agree with you. Yes, I agree with you.
To fix a sink and put a little electricity up. You ought to be able to do some plumbing work or something.
Come on,
man
Pastor
should
Crawford.
have those skills. A woman don't have to have those skills, but we should.
Wow.
And not only that, I'm building a church.
That's good.
And one of the disappointments I have, I can't find quality subcontractors.
Wow.
All the education we got. We in the center of the USA. AU Center is the biggest consortium of black schools in the nation. I couldn't go there and find one Negro. Excuse my language. You have to cut that off your ass.
It's the truth.
Say it, Pastor Crawford.
That can come in
He talking, y'all. Come on.
Cement.
the
Come
truth.
on.
I put the steel up. We had white boys put the steel up. So I got a black boy put the steel up.
Wow.
And get what? They put the steel up in a couple of days, walk away with a $25,000 profit margin. A black man should have took that profit margin.
Wow.
And we used to have the skills. We lost those skills along the way. I wanted to say Du Bois and Booker T. Washington, when they argued about what was what, I always say both of y'all was wrong. Booker T. Washington said you have a technical skill only. He was wrong. Du Bois said that 10%. No, don't put no number on it. Let everybody want to go. You need both.
Wow.
You need to develop the mind and the hand at the same time. And that's what I'm for. And I hope my church does the same thing. And we run a lot of other programs too. Of course, Juneteenth is one of the extensions of us that when they said Juneteenth, I know ain't never the thing when you want to start. Because I believe in such.
Yeah.
Surely did.
My wife ran for years, 4 years actually, directly from the internationally. The AME Church has a youth division.
Okay.
And they are all across the world.
Okay.
She ran that division from us for 4 long years.
Wow.
She ran it in Georgia for 8 years straight. So 12 years of that kind of developing young minds, college work, technical work, etc., and other stuff too. People go into entertainment. One of our biggest guys here, I want y'all to meet Demostro. I wish we could interview him. But we support his activities.
Okay.
Because some would say, well, it ain't church music. No, but it's his music that expresses him.
Yes.
I love
so
it.
I give freedom to it.
Yep.
Now you can't play it on Sunday morning, but you can play it on Saturday night. Okay.
Pastor Crawford.
But I can have it on Monday, but we have to support that. And
Wow.
that's what I believe in. Okay.
Nothing like a pastor with an open mind. I love that.
Yes.
Thank you so much. You guys gotta support St. Paul AME
First
Church.
St. Paul AME
First
Church.
St. Paul. Yes.
Downtown Lithonia. We are what church ought to be, and never should apologize for being what we are.
Wow.
Freedom. Not that it has already here, but we're looking at it. We can make it happen. Looking at individuals, personal part, community individuals. Develop that person. Make sure you reach out to them. Make sure they become their best selves.
Wow.
And that's what we're all about. And you say that all the other stuff, or the trappings, I call it, that help us get there. And we use those to make sure we help persons to be their best. And one of the biggest issues that we're gonna get on too, and I'm gonna turn the microphone over.
Okay.
We got to. We're gonna have to address again, y'all, strongly and powerfully the issue of black violence, y'all.
Yes.
We can't live with this.
Come on.
You should be able to walk the streets and not be shot down by a brother, whether he's deranged or whatever. I don't care. I can't excuse him for killing some other black person.
Thank you.
We got to talk about the issue of them carjacking and whatever. In order to do it, though, we got to give people a sense of self. And that sense of self comes from that I got a purpose. Help them find purpose, help them find their technical skills, their educational calling, their entertainment calling, and say do it. In order to make it happen, you got to live. You cannot live in jail. Jail is not living, that's death. You know, we fought to be free. Why are you gonna go to the man's jail? You know, it's your new prison. It's our new problem. So that's gonna be our new issue that we'll be addressing here, along these other things that we do. And another piece that we say, how do we start with it? We have adopted a whole school, Stoneview School.
Oh wow!
We took that whole school because that school has mixed with it has Hispanics who have problems. Has a lot of African American students who have problems. They usually got a lot of problems, but we are so happy the principal can give us the report. What have we made a difference in? They come say our scores improved. We got a 40% improvement in our scores. The students that needed food and we fed folks during the pandemic time. The city of Stonecrest gave us some funds. We took every dime. We ain't spending all no car now, y'all. We took every dime. I ain't buy no house, no shoes, no clothes. We took every dime and put it in the hand of that principal.
I love it. I love
Dropped
it.
every dime of 10,000, boom, right into the hand. And we give more, and we done around, and then they need some toys for Christmas. We took around $25,000 from what the city gave us, what we raised together, and put it all into that and gave it right away. Because we know it'll benefit that child to make that child happy. Because we all had, folks say, happy childhood in spite of all the problems around us.
Yes.
Now thank God for it.
Yes.
I quit now. Now take this back, baby.
And Pastor, no, we really appreciate you. We really appreciate you because what you were saying earlier, and we all know that idle mind is the devil's workshop.
Yes.
So Thank you for that. And I agree. I totally agree with you. It has been off the chain with all these killings and the brothers. We definitely got to reach out. So, wow, we're going to continue to support you. This got to be continued. Yes. And I promise you, I'm coming to visit you.
Come on back. Bring some working shoes now. And some working ideas.
Wow.
You know, and I'll say this too. You know, we are busy addressing the voters' rights thing, and I'm for it.
Okay.
Voter suppression should not take place. But what I'm afraid of though, we're gonna have the right to vote.
Okay.
Ain't gonna have nobody to vote.
Wow.
Because you can't vote if you behind bars. Because they gonna let it happen. You know. So in the grave. Think about y'all.
Yes.
So we got to make sure we address both at the same time.
Yes.
We had a protest against the governor for not signing over that voter suppression law. We got to have another protest on the other hand to talk about stuff that we don't want to talk about. Us. And how we're going to improve ourselves.
Yes.
We got to make sure every black boy know that black folks ain't satisfied with you.
Wow.
They must think we satisfied with them killing each other and killing us, and we got to make sure, and we got to make sure that we got to let them know too. Educationists got to know that we ain't satisfied with you. For putting the environment into place to cause them to be that. We got to say to businesses too, we ain't satisfied. I don't care if we protest at Home Depot. We said at Home Depot, oh, you got to support voting, you got to be against this voting suppression piece. Fine. But I read for Home Depot to say, I ain't gonna bother with that, but I'll tell you what I will do. I would take 300 young men from your schools locally and train them to be managers and scatter them across the country.
Come on, Pastor.
And because then we save the young man.
Yes.
Yeah, and he gonna vote after a while. Don't worry about it. We're gonna get voting rights, y'all. I ain't worried about that. It's the law is doing. White boys can't stop that. All lies die. Wow. They ain't gonna live. We're supposed to live. I think they're gonna die. But we want to be alive and strong when truth comes. That we can use the truth to empower ourselves.
Wow. Woo, Pastor Crawford, Pastor Crawford. Oh boy. Wow. So you guys, I just want to, I'm so excited. You have given us so much wisdom and knowledge. We will continue to follow you guys. Thank you so much, Pastor Crawford, for taking out of your busy schedule. This has been amazing. And we look forward to doing business with you guys. So tell all our social media and around the world, where can you be reached at?
You can reach us on our Sunday program is on YouTube, First St. Paul AME. We also First St. Paul AMEchurch.org.
Okay.
First St. Paul AMEchurch.org. So you can reach us there and see what we have going on, and live stream us from there for our services. And using our services time, we do talk about what we're going to be doing for the subsequent weeks, etc.
Okay.
Thank you. Now, another group that we have too is called the Spiritual Coalition for Social Change. And that group, I call it Spiritual Coalition because I didn't want just preachers only. I didn't want Christians only. I want anybody that believes in righteousness and want change to be part of it. Folks like Marvin Gaye who put this together. Marvin ain't much of a church man at all, but Marvin is a good man. Put all this together, feed seniors, love God in his own way. Now I'm just as happy about folks like that. So Spiritual Coalition. Thank you now.
And we want to thank all you beautiful ladies for coming out and taking out of your schedule.
Of course, thank you for having us. That was awesome. So if you guys are interested, my name is Madonna Marie. If you look on all social media, it is I am Madonna Marie. Madonna is unfortunately spelled like the white Madonna, but it means the black Madonna, just so you guys know. I have to definitely give you both. But and then also I am one of the personalities on All Hustle No Fear. That is all spelled out. It can be found on all social media platforms and podcasts. And we are live Monday through Friday on Hits 92.3 here in ATL.
Okay, all right. Thank you for that. Next.
All right, so again, I am Kingdom. I'm from Mindset TV Live. We are a platform where we teach people to reshape their mindset and program it in a positive way and shine light on positivity in the community.
Yes.
And I am Domino. I'm the fact checker with Mindset TV Live. So we are, as she stated, working on having people reset their mindset and understand that we're all one. We should all be working together. And trying to make our own better as well.
It's gonna be
better.
And follow us on our Instagram at Mindset TV Live.
Hey. And you guys continue to stay tuned in. We have a lot of great interviews coming up. And you know, Celebrity Media TV only bring the best of the best. Bye. Say bye, you guys.